Okay, today, oh my gosh, today there's just this beautiful flow of energy. Okay, this is really a day to be in the moment. I know that dramas pull us here and there and chaos and things happen and pulls our attention over here and we've got to get busy over there. I know it's busy all the time in life, but if there was ever a day to just be in the moment, today is that day, okay? You may find yourself awakening with this burst of energy, ready to take on the day with like a confidence, a strength, a drive. And as the morning starts to unfold, you may feel the surge of optimism come in, like a positive energy come in. And it feels almost like the world is opening up with these endless possibilities for you. And by the time the day winds down, we may experience the sense of peace, of fulfillment, a feeling that everything has just fallen into place, just as it should. So join me as we gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy and move forward today and every day. So, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. You guys absolutely rock. Welcome to your daily focus for August the 9th, 2024. We'll start with the numerology, the energy of the 9. And the 9 is about completions. It's about endings, but endings and completions with purpose. For we want new things to come into our life. We want the adventures, the opportunities, the relationships. And in order to bring those things in, we know we need to make room for it. We need to make space for it. So today is where we start to allow some things to stay in our rearview mirror so that we can invite in the new beginnings, the new loves, the new goals and dreams, aspirations that we want to step into. Now, if we look at the daily numerology, it would be an 8 plus a 9 plus an 8. That gives us a 25 energy. The 25 energy is about success after great difficulty. So if you have been experiencing great difficulty leading up to a 25 energy, know that you are now on a path of success. If you are experiencing difficulty during this time, know that the more you face the obstacles, the limitations, the faster you go towards that success. So there's definitely success in our struggles, our obstacles that we have to face, our limitations that we have to walk through. 2 plus 5 is a 7 energy. The 7 energy it's about creating harmony. It's about creating balance. It's about creating love in our environment, in our relationships. It's about being fair. It's about seeking beauty. Now, the astrology, sun is in Leo, moon is in Libra. And the moon really takes center stage today, okay? First, the moon will, I think it's like 8:30 this morning, the moon will trine Mars, okay? So we may find ourselves, because of that transit, waking up with this surge of energy, this surge of confidence. I've got this. We can do this. Let's get going. Okay. And so if there's any tasks that involve your energy, take advantage of the enthusiasm, the assertiveness that you're feeling, and I don't know, make a decision that takes some kind of boldness, or tackle that challenging task, or exercise, or tackle the to-do list. Okay, now the downside here is that we may overdo it and we may need a nap by lunchtime, so it's important to pace ourselves. Don't take on too much. Do enough. And shortly after lunchtime, the moon will then trine Jupiter. So we'll be drawn to wanting to expand our horizons, to grow. So we may want to learn something new, explore an opportunity, attend a workshop. We may feel this optimism to tap into this positive energy to expand our horizon in some way. So now we have to understand that when the moon has transits, it's over very quickly. Within hours, it's over. So this is a very fleeting energy. So we need to be mindful that we're not taking on too much, or we're overestimating our ability, our time, our energy. And then the moon moves after supper time, maybe around 6 p.m. The moon will sextile the sun. And this just invites in this beautiful, wonderful end to a busy and productive day. It brings in a harmony, a sense of balance, inner peace. It's a time to reflect on your achievements, to spend quality time with maybe a friend or a loved one. Spend your time in this relaxing but creative space, perhaps, and resolve any issues, because this has this sense of peace all around it, that we could probably solve issues in a more harmonious way with more balance, creating those healthy boundaries in our life through our conversations. Now, after that, the moon's not done. I know. The moon actually enters what is called a void of course period, okay? It's made its final transit to the sun, sextiling the sun, and now it doesn't talk to another planet until Saturday night when it moves into Scorpio. So I think that's around 6:30. I'll find out the actual time, let you know in the weekend video so that you can prepare for that. Okay, so when the moon is void of course, it's like a mark in the sky kind of thing. It's just not having any more transits. So we're kind of in this void area, okay, where we may want to relax. We may feel unmotivated, or we may feel a little scatterbrained, or things are foggy, things are cloudy. It's a beautiful time for meditation, to work on spirituality, actually, because you can get into those alpha stages that much easier. But, it is a time to pause, reflect. Okay. And it's best, you're always cautioned under a void of course moon to not, make any major decisions or purchase any big ticket items. Now, this happens quite often when the moon does move into a new sign, but it's usually minutes, or it's happening at 2 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. But so, because it's happening for an entire day, okay, we have to make sure that we are, being mindful of making those major decisions or purchasing that big ticket item. It's not the most ideal time. Can you do it? Absolutely. Will you run into interferences? Probably. Will you run into problems after the purchase or the decision? More than likely. Are you going to maybe regret it? Chances are. So just give yourself some time to process, okay? Wait till Sunday. But today is really a day where the energy just flows so naturally, where motivation, growth, harmony are in this perfect alignment. It's a day to take action, to embrace opportunities, and enjoy the rhythm of life as it just unfolds around us. So once again, it's a time to be fully present, to stay in the moment, and make the most of what this day has to offer us. Okay, let's go to the cards. Okay. Underlying energy, look at this, the King of Pentacles. It is about creating our prosperity today. That does not surprise me, with the Lion's Gate open, that portal opening up to us, that surge of energy coming from Sirius and the sun, to manifest our dreams, to move forward in the direction that we want, to take that bold step, that leap of faith with ourselves, with our dreams, with our potential. Now, the King of Pentacles is definitely a king that leans towards the tried and true, traditional. And so you may think that he wouldn't take risks, but he does. Now, he researches, he investigates, he asks the questions. It's only then, once he can really weigh out and bring into balance the risk versus reward, that he will or will not take that risk. But it's well thought out. It's well planned. It's, mastermind in some way. And we all have that ability if we think things through. Now, the other part of this card is that we have a living vine for a crown. So it's about having innovative ideas, new ideas, and kind of taking the tried and true and immersing this innovative idea or this new idea into making it better or making it your own. and then taking a risk on that and moving forward. Our first card is the Ace of Wands. So we do want balance in our life, and I think today is a beautiful day where we can find that balance in our life and bring in the harmony that we want. Now, we're looking long term. We're looking and bringing in new. We are looking at releasing old today. So there is imbalances that we are definitely going to be feeling. We may do too much in the morning and then feel totally exhausted as the day goes on. But even if you stay just within meditative energy, uh, I think it's just a beautiful day for that, right? You can come up with that aha moment, that epiphany. And so it is like a newfound structure that we are trying to step into. We're trying to create for our path forward. So we're not working harder, we're working smarter. There's time for work, but there's time for play. There's time for rest and recuperation. It's a time when we can address our mind, body, and soul collectively together in order to bring in the harmony that needs to be there. So once again, the 7 energy is coming in through the Ace of Wands, asking us to find that balance, to bring in the structure. I hear structure and purpose into alignment. So I don't know what that means. So maybe you do. Leave it in the comments. Let me know too. Okay, our next card is the Strength card. I'm not even going to think about it. It's already gone. I don't even remember what I said. Okay, the Strength card here is the middle card, and this is where we walk with a sense of integrity. People can trust us. We live up to our obligations, our responsibilities. If we say we're going to do something, this is a day where we have to keep the integrity of it. We say we're going to do something, we do it. We say we're going to show up, we show up. We say we're going to help, we help. To honor our obligations and responsibility. And what that does is it brings in more energy to growing the bonds deeper in our relationships through trust, through reliability, to knowing that we have each other's back, that we can rely on each other, that we can trust each other. It also is the strength and confidence to know that if you're doing it out of the betterment of your world, everybody's world, that there's a sense of strength and courage that will allow you to step into those unknown territories, that uncharted path, that new experience. So know you have the strength, know you have the courage to stand strong, because when we do something, and it could be seemingly for ourselves, but when we feel more content, we feel more happy, we feel more energized, it is a ripple effect in our world. It can't help but be somewhat contagious, even by the smallest degrees. So know that when you are acting proactively to make your world a better world, you're automatically making everybody else's world just a little bit better. There was a thing the other day, and I only caught a little part of it, and I've heard of it before. These different experiments they do that, we're all connected, and they did a thing where they, gosh, I think it was in Australia. They took this giant poster, and it had, say, 100 faces on it. And could you recognize how many faces were in there? And so they were all hidden, right, in this poster, in this picture. And how many faces could you see? And people were seeing, 9, 10 to 12 faces. They only had so much time to look at it. Then they went to England and they said, okay, here's a poster, and we're going to point out to all of you where all 100 faces are. And they went through England and they did that. Then they went back to Australia, did the exact same test with a new group of people. And guess what? They found like 80 to 90% of them, because we're all connected. So when we grow our knowledge, we automatically raise the knowledge of the world around us. Okay, we're all connected in some way. And there's other things, out there along those lines, that we are all connected. And we do have a universal knowledge and wisdom that we can tap into if we want. Our third card, look at this. We get 2 aces today, people. I tell you, it's just an incredible time of energy for us. This is the aha moment. This is the epiphany. Remember when I told you, if you're just too tired after the morning and you just lay around and meditate and start to want to manifest things in your life and bring that kind of stuff in, those aha moments and those epiphanies will come. And here's the card saying it. I just got goosebumps. So, I mean, this is just wonderful energy. This is new beginnings. This is new starts. We get those aha moments. We're trying to bring in this balance. And I think today we have the wisdom and the knowledge to actually invite in that balance. Like we will come up with strategies that will actually work. You know how you're trying to work everything, especially when my kids were in school, right? We had the summer schedule and then we had the the school schedule, right? And we all woke up at different times. We had to do things at different times. So I was getting myself ready for work at a different time. And at times I was packing lunches. And at times I was just making sure that their clothes were out so that when somebody came to watch them so I could go to work, it was usually my mom and dad. Uh, that they had all their clothes out and everything was ready to go for it, things like that. So we do have to evolve and change our routines and habits. This is a beautiful energy in which to do it on a day like today, understanding how things can work a little bit better. I think I said to a couple of you in your readings this week that where's that thought? It was so right there. Oh, that you find that moving something from the afternoon into the morning actually works better because you have more energy in the morning. Well, today we will for sure. And you find that you finish the task in half the time it takes you to do it in the afternoon. So you switch those around, and now you've just increased time and energy for yourself that wasn't available before. So get ready for the epiphanies. Get ready for the aha moments, to bring in that balance, to bring in that sense of peace, fulfillment into your life. Dream of the possibilities. Know you have the strength. Know you have the courage to have faith in yourself and grow your dreams. We have 44, seek beauty. The 7 energy again, seek beauty. Now it's so I was thinking the 7 energy is the energy of the day. Obviously, this is a 44. Some people believe that that is a master number. Some people don't. I'm not going to go down that path of my own personal belief. But 2 4s coming together. Well, we just talked about 3 8s coming together. You know that when 2 numbers combine, it just increases the strength. There's this surge of energy. Now 4 plus 4 is what? An 8. Okay, so it is about making sure that our foundations are strong and so that we can build long term on that structure. Okay, make sure that we have our core values in place, that we're building upon those things, and we are able to build our prosperity through that. Okay, let's see what they have to say about the 44. Seek beauty. This is a time to reflect on love and to seek out beauty. Create memories, take time to enjoy your experiences, celebrations, and special occasions. The recollection of happy moments will support you. Look not only at the world around you, but also within. Seek out the loving qualities that you appreciate about yourself. Search for your own beauty. Look at yourself and the world around you from a new perspective. So just see what the world is inviting you to step into, what the energy, what the universe is putting in front of you, and embrace the beauty, embrace the love. And we have see through the illusion, the dragonfly. See through the illusion. Maybe we get perspective today as well if we just go with the flow and we're not forcing ourselves against the current. Accomplishments, inspiration, and wishes. I have realized that the past and the future are real illusions, that they exist in the present, which is what there is and what and all there is. So it really is about being present and in the moment. Dragonfly reminds us that there is beauty within simple things, and passion helps to lift that flight. Now is the time for you to reward yourself for every accomplishment, small or large. Shed the sadness from your soul and spirit so that you can see through the illusion that you have created that doesn't fit the real you. Pick up some motivational novels, stories, autobiographies. Feel the shift within your vibration. Paste sticky notes around your house, desk, mirror, even your car that have inspirational quotes on them. Share your wishes and dreams with your family or friends. Dragonflies can often be found near water sources, and so they represent strong emotional energies within you. Write a letter to yourself, forgiving yourself of all the times you failed, which really isn't a failure. And then add all your accomplishments that you had and want to complete. It's a time to be true to yourself, the one you were born to be. Be the one you were born to be. Dragonflies come in a variety of colors and are often seen as magical. One moment, their color may look green, the next blue. The message behind the dragonfly is that sometimes life isn't all what it appears to be. See through the illusion that either you or someone else in your life is trying to portray. So see through the illusion of what's there. You know, the dragonfly is the only one that really gets a full perspective. I think it can see 360 degrees. It is also the only insect that can fly straight up, straight down, straight backwards, and straight forwards. So they can see from all angles. They can envision, more than one potential out of every situation, and thereby being able to embrace even more opportunities going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.